Build Your Own Data Center is an initiative we launched last year, and we launched it in UAE, and then we've been rolling it across the Gulf region and also in Africa region. We had recently a roadshow in Kenya. We're going into South Africa. So this is a great initiative because this is an era of data, right? Right from 2021 until 2030, there's going to be a humongous amount of data that's going to be produced. And research has shown around 188 zettabytes of data that will be produced by 2025 from the current 80 zettabytes. So there is a humongous amount of data that's being produced, and all this data needs to be stored, and we have the storage capacity of about 16 zettabytes which is being there, out of which about 9 zettabytes is being stored in hard disk drive, and the rest is on SSD. Due to the higher cost of SSD, enterprise prefer to store most of the data in HDD. For old data, which is not frequently used, they use it in HDD. But having said that, after the pandemic, enterprises and businesses have realized that they need to have a data center at their premises or have some of the data in cloud. So they're going on a hybrid model. And this is sometimes very expensive, where we are asking people to buy, when they buy the ready-made solution. So BYODC is a concept which reduces the TCO. It reduces the power consumptions and carbon emissions, and they can scale it depending on their data growth. So in this BYODC, we tell the enterprise to build their own data center by integrating various components of servers, the JBOD, the controllers, have an open source software, and build it and keep scaling it. So this is and total saving from our experience is about 30% compared to buying ready-made boxes, apart from other benefits you have on the storage part of it. Data is what is very important for the businesses, and they need to really cater to the data growth of their organization. So that is the reason why they are also looking very actively in having their own data center, having a cloud kind of model, basically a hybrid kind of model. So, and due to a lot of government regulations, they don't allow important or sensitive data outside the country. So it is to have local data. And also on the surveillance storage, because of the high definition storage, the capacities are increasing. So they need to store these data for 6 to 8 months. So that is another growth area where storage is looking into, and hard drives add big value into that, because the cost per GB in compared to SSD, hard drive is still much cheaper. It's 1/7 of the SSD cost. BYODC integrates the system integrators and value-added distributors and the end customers. So what we do is we train the system integrators how to build the data center, help the VADs to source these products, and then we connect them to the medium and high enterprises. So there we find a complete ecosystem where we can connect the system integrators, the VAD, and the enterprises to build the data center. Well, it has been a phenomenal growth for Toshiba, mainly in surveillance storage. Within a couple of years since we launched the product here, we today have a 55% market share in Saudi Arabia. We have a 20-25% share in UAE and in South Africa. And in the enterprise storage category, we really ramped up because of our BYODC initiatives. We have about 15 to 20% market share in most of the markets. So we're looking forward to enhance it more as the demand increases, and we're hopeful to bring in more initiatives to connect and create a better ecosystem for enterprise storage.